Jam fam, jam fam, jam fam. Welcome. Episode 3.
Three?
3. Uno, dos tres, as Pitbull likes to say. How are you feeling today?
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
How could things be bad? You got
Friday.
the weekend to look forward to. Life is good, man. You got your you got your little TU drip hat on.
I gotta drip out. I got the people need to know that I'm drippy and they're not. And they can come to me with fashion advice, and it might not be great, but you're gonna feel fantastic.
I'm always feeling fantastic if I'm with you.
That's so true. God, I want to see you so soon.
Yeah,
why don't we live in the same city?
You're right. You're gonna move to Philly, and we can do this in person, right?
That would be, what a treat that would be for the people of Philadelphia. Just have me running around there again. Shenanigans, eating peanut butter, making peanut butter sandwiches, eating those peanut butter sandwiches, and then just eating the bread, giving the bread out like pigeons, dressing up like a pigeon, and then eating the bread, and then having people paint portraits of me in different types of parks. Like,
that sounds awesome.
Incredible.
Which park would you want to do that in? If you had an ideal park, what's your favorite park?
And it had to be in Philly? It had to be in Philly?
No, what's your favorite park?
In general.
Yeah.
I feel like the West Side Highway in New York City does not count as a park, although they have park-like activities where there's like a lawn and it can go out on the pier. I would say Domino Park in Williamsburg. It's not really like a park, but if we had to go with the old nature one with trees, I would go Peace Valley Park. Classic, man-made, river in there. Can't go wrong. How about you?
Honestly, it's a bold call. Park Güell.
What is that?
It's in Barcelona. So I studied abroad. I don't know if you know that.
Did you come visit? Did I get invited?
You don't need an invite. Open invite.
Really? Thank you. Thank you. You're so kind.
But it's this really nice hike in Barcelona. Not really a park. Cool. DuPont Park is cool. Logan Circle's cool. Yeah,
they're fine.
All right.
And I remember when you came back from Barcelona, you wouldn't shut up about it.
Well, yeah, because when your friend says, "Hey, what you been up to?" and you've been living in a country for 6 months, that's kind of what you've been up to. What am I going to say? Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving was good back.
That's a good point.
In July.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Shout out, Aaron. Shout out, Aaron. He gets 2 shout outs in a row in 2 episodes.
We still don't know if he is subscribed yet.
No way.
I feel like he did. I'm seeing him Thursday.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're going to go to a comedy show, History Hyenas, together. Remember that podcast I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because we decided to make it a double date, but those guys like to get a little wild, so I don't know how the girls are gonna feel about that.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine, but it'll be something. It'll be like, this is what you like, and I'd be like, yeah, that's what it is.
So at 20, what are you, 26?
Yeah, I'm old.
I don't want to hear it. At 26 years old, do you pregame something like that on a Thursday?
Probably not. It's more, I would imagine we might go out to a dinner, get a slice beforehand type of function.
Dinner and a slice?
No, like either or. Like, we can go out for a slice, we can go out for dinner, something like that beforehand.
You know what you should do? You should show up with a bottle of wine, a baguette, and make it like a French thing. And only talk like a French accent.
They're going to have one of those funny hats that they wear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I should just dress up like a mime and just start miming all around. No words the entire night.
You know what? He would probably look at you and be like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like this adds up. But it's just what it is. I don't know. But that's my current events of what's going on in my life next week. I'm also going to a burrito party, which is going to be fun.
Really?
Mondale North. I would say arguably the best burrito in New York City. There's no rice, but I kind of like it.
Oh, it's at a restaurant.
No, it's at a hotel. A restaurant's having a party for their restaurant. It's going to be so good. I'm going to eat so many burritos. I didn't even think about how many burritos.
But do you dress up as a burrito? It's a burrito party.
Well, I mean, I'm half Mexican, so I don't really have to.
Dress up as a different cuisine. Just to throw everybody off. Dress up in
I just come with a box of pizza and say, "What's up, everybody?"
You can do the classic pizza box over your groin.
Yeah, it'd be great. Who wants popcorn?
Who wants a slice? But it's the 2x2 person.
Just start giving out slush pizzas. That's fantastic. No, but that'll be exciting. I'll have to be on my behavior though, so that part kind of sucks. But
why?
That's what it is. Because this girl A got invited to this event. Because now she's full-blown influencer.
All comes back to girl A.
Yeah, you think I'm cool enough to get invited to these places?
Do you make any decisions?
No, but again, remember, I don't want to. But I'm going out on a weeknight. We're also going out on another 3 times during the week. I already told her ahead of time. Like, I'm like, if you want to spend time with me the weekend following that, I'm not going outside the apartment for a full day. Like, I'm just gonna rot at least like that Friday. She can cook me some food and we'll just hang out. I'm like, three week school nights, I'm out. Come on, that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy at our age. I feel like I haven't like done my. I've determined my schedule is either like completely hectic, where I have so much going on, or absolutely nothing. There's no in between. There's no like going out Saturday but have nothing Friday. Sunday. Well, that's me this weekend. But like, yeah, that's it.
It's either you're all in, you're all out, and it's just like, oh, the recovery time too to like feel good after something, like a night out. It's sad.
Yeah,
it's sad. But that's just what it is. I don't know. I think that's what I got going on. That's a pretty good current event recap. Should we dive into the world of sports?
Do you know how to dive?
No. I don't. I always think, too, when I'm diving in the pool, like, I look so good, I look so cool. And I know deep down I don't. Because I just don't go commit all the way. Because I don't want the water coming in with the pressure on my ears. And it's just, ugh. But no, I can't. Can you?
No. I mean, I can. It's like a belly flop. We, Jam Fam, just so you know, we did not get past level 2.
I got past I went to level 3, so.
Well, but did you pass level 3?
I was in level 3 and I was testing multiple times to go to level 4. And then during my last year of instructional swim at camp, I suffered ostrich slaughter, so then I couldn't really go in there, so it's fine.
That's awesome. So you were that kid that's the dream.
Yeah, but not by choice, but it had to happen, you know?
Well, yeah, obviously we made it to level 3, but the last level that you succeeded was level 2, so that's why I said level 2.
Yeah, but I mean, I was at level 3, I don't know. I guess you were still at level 2.
No, I was in level 3, but like I
mean,
said...
I'm not the kid who didn't come back to camp because of instructional swim.
That's literally why I did not go to camp.
So soft.
It's not the reason, but it was a big reason.
It's the reason. That was a soft move.
Well, I was also a natural-born athlete that needed to take his, talents to baseball camps, soccer camps.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you were. Did you win most athletic ever in your years?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I didn't qualify. The popular vote was to me, but I wasn't allowed.
No, you got 0 votes because you were too soft to show up. You were too soft.
Wow. If we had a home run hitting contest right now, who would win?
I would. It's not even close.
It's not
even close.
No.
Are you serious?
How about a game of chess right now? Who wins?
Me.
Yeah, I don't know how to play chess.
Yeah, I figured that. I didn't know how good you are at playing chess. I'm not a good chess player, but if I just had to gamble on it, it would be me.
All right, what about Connect 4?
You did cook me in Connect 4.
I'm nasty at Connect 4.
I will say, for the record, B-Dog did come and play you one game of Connect 4 and absolutely smoked you, and it was his first game of Connect 4 in years.
Yeah.
And you've played, what, over 200?
Yeah, Jam Fam, just to bring it back a little bit to last year, my previous roommate, Saul Flips, shout out Saul Flips, we decided to get Connect... Yeah, what a guy. We decided to get Connect... Yeah, we decided to get Connect 4 for the apartment. And, most people in their roommates, they watch shows and, we'll do weird, fun, normal stuff. Not
play
us.
Darts. I play darts.
I think that's more normal than keeping track of how many games you've won in Connect 4.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was pretty even.
Yeah.
He might have had me a little bit.
He probably did.
Math is tough.
It's not the easiest thing out there. You know what's easy?
I want to say something funny, but I can't. I'm not going to say it.
Buying a bag of frozen peas. You can get them almost at every grocery store.
Is that a sponsor?
Frozen peas. First sponsor, Jam Fam. Hi, everyone. Welcome. If you want a bag of frozen peas to get extra vitamins or just a mushy vegetable that's supposed to be mushy so you don't have to worry about it not being good, consider frozen peas. Available to you at your local store.
Which store?
That's a pretty good ad read for our first one.
But which store?
All of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just in case you guys didn't know where to get them.
Yeah. Well, now if I walk into a store and they don't have frozen peas, I am...
You can just show up and punch me in my face.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. If that's what ever happens to you, Jam Fam. If you're out there, you can just show up, just punch me in my face.
Yeah.
If you don't have frozen peas.
Not to change the topic, but I am upset that your newest, we'll say, framed picture isn't behind you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's outside. We can't get that mobile with it, but let me tell you, we framed our boys' weekend patches up because we have our landlord coming in, and we didn't want to see him we didn't want our landlord seeing that we had a dartboard, so we basically put that picture up in lieu of the dartboard to cover up all the holes in the wall. Make no mistake, I got a lot of pushback on that, and then as soon as I hung up, my roommate was like, you know what? I see the value in this. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm an artist. So.
We got to get him on this show one day.
No, he doesn't have what it takes. He's been a Jam Fam hater since the beginning, and whatever happens, whatever good stuff comes from this, he's getting none of it. I want to be crystal. None of it.
So what's the word for somebody that's not part of the Jam Fam?
A couple come to mind, but I can't. What's like a loser? Like
jelly.
what's a good a jelly?
Yeah, Jam Fam. He's a jelly.
I like that because then they're also kind of jealous of us. Yeah, he's a jelly. I like that.
Jelly of the Jam Fam.
Jelly versus Jam Fam.
Not quite jam, but just a little jelly.
Just a little jelly.
I love that.
I love that.
Shout out to all the jellies out there, by the way. Without them, we aren't us.
True. Haters are our motivators. I couldn't agree more. I just imagine not liking this show. Couldn't be me.
It'd be us.
Waking up, looking at yourself in the mirror every single day, realizing you're a jelly. That would suck. Talk about a horrible life. Yeah. Oh boy. But look, let's get to our sports segment. We did a good job, and I feel like I have 10 minutes left because I feel a pee brewing. Take it away, Saskin.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Wemby's out for the year.
That kind of sucks. Did you like him? I don't really follow NBA, but I tell everyone on TikTok that they need to take my NBA bets because make no mistake, I want to just throw other pieces of content out there, but people love me for gambling. I guess I'm just fun. I'm a human vice.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a huge NBA fan, but I do follow it. And what I did end up reading about is it's the same injury that Chris Bosh had that made him retire.
I love Chris Bosh.
But Brandon Ingram also had the same thing, and he got over it. I bet you it's one of those things where he probably didn't need to take the year off, but because he's so young and raw,
yeah,
that's
what they called me in high school. Yeah,
but it's a shame because how long is Chris Paul going to play for?
Chris Paul or Chris Bosh?
Paul, because he's their point guard.
Because he's on the Spurs. Yeah, isn't that kind of weird? I didn't realize he was on the Spurs until the All-Star break. Honestly, I'm like, what is this guy doing here?
I'll tell you what they need. It's a very young team. They have one of the
leadership.
best young players in the world, and it's in leadership. No better than Chris Paul.
So, what do you think your limbs would be like? Like, if you had long limbs like Wemby, what do you think day-to-day activities would be better, and what day-to-day activities would be worse?
I'll tell you one thing: getting the maple syrup at the top shelf.
Yep.
Easy. Honestly, getting the maple syrup the bottom shelf. Difficult.
Easy.
No.
Yeah, but if your arms are longer, maybe
because he's got to bend down on his knees, like the bottom cabinet, not the bottom shelf. Bottom cabinet.
Guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, his arms are long, and so he has to bend a little bit. But I don't know. I'll never know either.
Well, we might, because maybe Wemby will be part of the Jam Fam. We can get him on a future episode.
Yeah, we can ask him what it's like to have long limbs.
Yeah, does he need a tripod, or does he just hold his hand up?
He could just... No, he still needs a tripod, because, what if he needs to do, a mid-session jazz hands,
He can do jazz hand.
Yeah, he could do jazz hand, but it doesn't have the same effect. No. So that's our NBA recap. All-Star game stunk. I mean, that was terrible.
I thought it would be better, and I was kind of looking forward to it, but there was too many breaks.
Yep. And I just miss football. Nothing's going to fill that void. And it's just sad.
Yeah. Baseball's going to have to.
It's not going to. I wish it could.
Yeah. I'm getting bamboozled. I'm Jam Fam. I'm moving to Philly during the summer. And as you probably don't know, unfortunately, I'll say fortunately, I'm a huge Pirates fan. And the Pirates play in DC after I move, and then they play in Philly before I move. Yeah. It's just absolutely classic.
Fantastic. Maybe we'll go to Pittsburgh one day for one weekend for a baseball game this summer.
I'd love to. It'd probably make more sense to go to a Phillies game. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to talk to Aaron about this, but I want to go to the Pirates-Mets game this year.
Okay, I'll go to that. That's a fun stadium, too. And if you can get there for the Queen's Night Market, you can get some wild food ahead of time.
Yeah, no, we can definitely go. It just might be during the week.
That's fine. I'm a week now warrior. Summertime week in New York is basically weekend anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So we covered that. NHL, Four Nations, USA lost. I don't know. That's kind of all I know about hockey.
Did you watch it?
No, I couldn't get access because I was sleeping at Girl A's house. She didn't have Disney Plus or ESPN or anything. And I was like, what type of worthless establishment is this? And she was like, you can leave. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'm here.
Yeah. So, going to a bar and getting a burger would have been nice.
Yeah. Only if my roommate would go with me, but I guess he hates drinking.
I was asleep. I've been waking up 5 a.m, grinding, working out, been reading.
Wow. What are you reading?
She got it right here.
Ted Lasso. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So for people that don't know, Ted Lasso is based off of an NBC sketch. And it was supposed to be just as a commercial for when NBC bought the rights to the Premier League and started showing the games. They kind of made this sketch, and it turned into Ted Lasso, the movie. And then basically the book This is the first book I've probably read, like that I'm excited to read since ever. I've never, maybe like Captain Underpants in like 5th grade.
Makes
That was
sense.
a great book, but it also tells you like what characters or what actors were going to play which parts originally. So it's like, it's kind of interesting. I think that's
That's a
kind of
good
like
read.
the books I like. I like TV so much that why not read a book about TV
There you go.
and how the
Easy.
show was made.
I might have to get it after you. I love that show. Great show.
Yeah. I already
Great
have 2 people who want to borrow it next, so you can have it. I'm also only buying hard books. Like
I love a
physical
paperback.
books. I love a paperback. I don't need another screen.
Wait, what? You don't like paperback?
No, I do. I don't need another screen.
Yeah, no, I can't read like a Kindle or anything like that.
No, to me it ruins reading. Like, I want to go into Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
It was so fun. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I got lost in Barnes and Nobles basically for like 30 minutes trying to find a book. I finally settled on
I picked out a bookmark. How cool that is.
Picked out a bookmark? What was your bookmark?
Got a little talus.
Oh my god.
I don't want to lose what page I'm on. I just want to read my books and ignore all my adult problems with a picture of a woman.
That is fantastic.
Right?
Damn fan, that's the type of stuff you get here. I, however, am reading Recursion by Blake Crouch because I like a little sci-fi book. So that's what I'm doing.
Can I bring up a TV episode show real quick?
What is it? Is it Dark Matter?
No, Paradise.
Okay. Great show.
As you started it?
I told you to watch it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Remember you talked to me and you said, "Oh, I'm watching," and it was like something else recently, and I said, "Oh, you should watch Paradise," and then you're like, and you just didn't respond to the text message, and then now you're trying to act like you're the one who found it.
The issue with Paradise is I used to be afraid that we've talked about on Jam Fam that I was in the Truman Show.
Yeah, I kind of give off those vibes. I was thinking about that too.
It's pretty much
creepy.
Yeah. The fact that nobody's created a TV show that's like the Truman Show.
I think it's just those be like, oh, it's a Truman Show, so they need like a little bit of twist. I mean, it's kind of like Silo in a sense, you know?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
But like way better.
They already got renewed for
not
season
the
2.
show is way better. Just like if I was to be in that situation, I'd rather be in Paradise than Silo. I never got to finish season 2 of Silo because I'm watching with my mother, and I am a nice Jewish boy. I'm not going to watch it without her.
That's adorable.
Yep. I'm very kind.
Shout out Jewish mothers.
Shout out Jewish mothers. We should get them on the pod.
Goodness. That'd be just interesting. It would just turn into like, so what are we cooking these days?
Yep, exactly. It'd be like, so these are how our sons do this. And we're like, okay. See, Paradise is good, man.
Yeah, such failures. They'd be like, we're such failures as mothers that we produced these two.
They're like, not doctors
not so
or
much
lawyers.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're like, so they failed. And I was like, okay, sounds good. I have to go pee really bad, so can we just go to our topic of the day?
Sure, get into it.
Since Canada won the 4 Nations, we're going to do maple syrup. So maple syrup, I love it. I put it on a pancake. And so it's indigenous. I don't know what else you can use it for. It's like kind of from trees, so you can just put something into a tree and then it like oozes out.
What do you mean kind of from trees? It is from trees.
Yeah. Aren't we all from trees though?
Depends on your belief.
Know how it works. I guess so.
I don't know.
Is that what Scientology is?
Are we all from trees?
Yeah. Tell us in the comments, Jam Fam. I don't know anything. Indigenous people such as the Algonquin and Haudenosaunee and the First Nations extracted the sap from the trees. According to legends, a hunter chief actually discovered the sap with a tomahawk or axe. Can I just be honest with everyone right now? I just can't read. Like right now, I just don't have it in me to start reading, and it's fine. Out loud. I can never read out loud. But look, then it went through some European influence in the 1600s and 1700s. And European settlers came to North America. Settlers, that's a delicate way of putting it. They learned maple sugaring techniques from the indigenous peoples, and it became a sweetener in colonial America. Woo. So there's a lot of, we were doing this for Canada, but Seska, let me tell you, it seems like it's big, but it became a big industry in Vermont, but also in Quebec as well in Canada, in Ontario.
Yeah, it's where you can grow the trees that produce maple syrup.
Well, that would make sense then, right?
Yeah, do you know what tree produces?
Maple tree. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Today, Canada dominates the market and they own 70% of the share.
Makes sense.
And it's a protected agricultural product of Canada. That's all I really have. Maple syrup.
I got
not
one
that
for
interesting. You. Okay, what is it?
Pretty sure maple syrup is naturally kosher.
Ooh, it is because it comes from a tree.
Yeah, nice.
You know what else comes from a tree? Paper.
What?
Paper comes from trees. Yep.
Like this book.
Yeah. Or like...
I smelled it and I thought I could smell a little bit of syrup. Why don't they make maple syrup scented books or paper?
Why don't they make books that once you're done with it, you can just rip out the page and eat it? It has a maple flavor.
So is that like the Snapchat of books? Every time you read a page, you eat it?
Pretty much. I don't know. I used to eat the corner of my math book or just suck on the paper because it tasted pretty good. I think that's probably why I didn't get good grades.
Sure, that's why you didn't get good grades.
That's what I tell myself. Well, Seskin, before we wrap up here and I pee my pants, do you have any other information you'd like to provide to the Jam Fam before next week's episode?
No, I think we're all just kind of mourning the fact that football's done.
I'm kind of just a depressed human that I have to go back to real life. And I was telling everyone that at work, and everyone's like, it's so funny. I'm not joking, but that's fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, Jam Fam, like, subscribe. Please comment again. Trees. What's the deal?
What's your favorite tree?
Yeah.